Hello, Urban Saints. Today's story is about Daniel and the lions. Daniel worked very hard for the king. He was never lazy. He always tried to do his best. One of the reasons Daniel did such a good job was that he knew that God would want him to work with all of his heart. Soon, Daniel was doing such a good job that King Darius decided to make him ruler over all the other helpers in the kingdom. King Darius liked Daniel, but the other helpers did not. They were jealous of Daniel and they wanted to get him into trouble. So they came up with a plan to get rid of him. If they could get the king to make a law about praying to God, they could trap Daniel. The helpers went to King Darius and gave him lots of compliments. They told him that he was so good, he was like a god. They said he should make a law that no one would be allowed to pray to any god for a month, but only pray to King Darius. If anyone disobeyed the law, then they should be thrown into a pit full of lions. King Darius liked this idea. He felt very important. He wrote the law down and signed it. It was the law of the Medes and Persians that once a king signed a law, then it could not be changed, not even by the king. When Daniel heard about the new law, he was very sad. He had always tried to do his best to serve the king, but he knew that he couldn't pray to King Darius. He could only pray to God. He decided to keep praying to God 3 times each day, as he always did. But this time the king's other helpers were ready. They had been watching Daniel and they knew when he prayed. They went straight to the king and told him about it. Now King Darius was very sad. Now he knew that his helpers had tricked him, but he couldn't change the law. He ordered that Daniel should be thrown into the lion's den, but he said to Daniel, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." Daniel must have been very frightened when he was put in with the lions. Lions could eat him up. It was very dark when the stone was rolled over the entrance. A seal was put on the stone and wax melted onto it. The king pressed his ring into the wax to form a seal. When anyone looked at the seal, they would know that no one was allowed to move the stone to help Daniel. All through the night, the king couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about Daniel, and early in the morning he rushed to the lion's den. When he got near to the entrance, he yelled out, "Daniel, was your God able to save you?" Then the king heard Daniel's voice. He was alive. Daniel said, "During the night, the Lord sent an angel to come and shut the lions' mouths. It is a miracle. I am alive." So Daniel was taken out of the lion's den and there was not one scratch on him. The king was very happy that Daniel was alive, but he was not very happy with his other helpers. In fact, he ordered that they should be thrown to the lions instead. Then King Darius ordered that everyone must show respect to Daniel's God. And the lions enjoyed their breakfast.